I would like to apologize to this big head nigga Shakur Stevenson. I said some shit about sparring you, and I still believe I could touch you, but you know what? I realized I turned 40 and shit. Ain't no way I'd ever feel like sparring your big head ass. So, you can talk all the shit you want. If I say something you don't like, just don't run down on me because I'll stab you. But yeah, apologize for disrespectfully saying I'd spar with you. Because you know what? Respectfully, fuck no, nigga. I'm too old and I don't give a fuck like that. Yeah, but keep kicking ass. Go on a winning streak. Niggas is rooting for you over here. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Cool. And
Yep.
yeah. Oh, oh. I also watched that show and I realized I was right about something and I will address that later during this
Okay.
show.
All
Cool.
right.
Now
Well, in
let y'all
that
niggas take
case,
the floor.
I would say this, first and foremost, I'm glad you see the light and you realize what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't want you, I ain't want nothing bad to happen. Like, because he's a really good fighter. You know what I'm saying? I love you, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not giving nobody no ammo for viral clips. None of
So
that
you know
shit.
what I'm saying? So
Nah,
listen,
I'm shooting niggas. Like, fuck all that.
go ahead, son.
We're
Listen,
not
hear me
going to
out though.
prison over none of that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. Yeah, exactly.
But you know
I'm
the
gonna be
thing is
like,
about look, hold on real quick. The thing that makes Shakur so special, right, is the fact that he is going to be what I believe the one who gets the torch handed to him from none other than the GOAT, the best fighter in the world. I mean, we have many fighters who have been given that title, right? But they were in different eras. This is the era now. This is the present era. Terrence Bud Crawford. You feel me?
oh
Let's give
yeah,
him let's
shouts
give him his
out to the GOAT.
flowers. Let's give him his flowers. You know what I'm
Shouts out to
saying?
the
With
GOAT.
his retirement. You know what I'm saying?
Happy retirement, big dog. T
He earned it.
Bud.
He earned it. He been doing this for 31 years, brother. 31 years. That says a lot. So retirement is definitely what I'm saying. Up. It's definitely up for that.
31 years. How old is he?
Oh, okay. Go ahead back and go. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. T Bud did his thing. Shouts out to him in his retirement, especially since it was a real big fuck you to the WBC. Fuck you, WBC, for kind of basically forcing his hand. Because the man would rather retire than give you money for a belt that doesn't mean shit to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Angel's youngest daughter over there. You know what I'm saying? That's why he just had to leave off the screen. Mark,
Mhm.
wake your big head ass up.
Mhm. Hey.
Shouts out to Mark. Mark's feeling a little under the weather. You know what I'm saying? He's a little under the weather, but it's all good. Wake your big head ass up.
Well, um,
You good,
I
young?
do have a question. I mean, shoot, I do have a
Go ahead,
question.
go for it.
Mm.
You got a question?
About the. I guess the shoot.
That
I don't
nigga
know.
thinking.
Well, shoot, I do. What I'm trying. So, because there's something. Shoot, I'm sorry. Give me a second.
Yeah, Mark feeling under the weather like a motherfucker. Even though it take him long to get to the point, he don't ever usually got to grab his sinuses.
Mhm.
I'm messing with you,
No,
Mark.
no, 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 that's good. No, it's just I wanted to get a little bit educated by the I guess the retirement. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
Angel, you want to take this?
Yeah, so Terrence Crawford retired. He just
Hmm.
he made it very public, that he was going to do things his way, And when I think there was a there was speculation that it was basically about some money at one point. He went some yeah, I think it was in a rematch with Canelo. Oh, that he by the way, Terrence Crawford won. Okay. Decisively too, very decisive. I would say it should have been
Right.
unanimously, and this is no disrespect to Canelo either. No disrespect. I'm just saying some people have other people's numbers. You know what I'm saying? There's a fighter out there right now who's probably like 5'3", who has my number. There's a fighter out there right now that's about 7'2". I'm pretty sure I got their number. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I be sometimes. You know what I mean? And everything in between.
Nah, T-Bud
It's
is
not,
just a different breed, bro.
yeah, and it's not height. It's not a height thing. It's just
That
you never
nigga
know
got
who it is. Is what I was
a
trying to make a
lot of
reference to.
people's
You know what
number.
I'm saying? So he got undefeated record too. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That goes to show his prowess. You see what I'm saying? He has an undefeated record, and like his percentage of knockout rates, like I think like 70 some percentage,
High
something like that.
70s.
Something like 76, 77, something like that. It's pretty decent. So if you think about it, he's knocking out, you know what I'm saying, just about everybody he fight, or
Three
stopping just about
quarters.
everybody he fight. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. That's a really good, indicator of his boxing IQ and his ability, you know what I mean, so on and so forth. So for
And
him to
power.
leave, right, exactly. For him to leave when he did, right, it was kind of like a blow to the boxing world, not in a negative way, but in a sense like, damn, it's different. Things gonna be different now. He was one of those ones that we talk about when we go back 30 years and say who was the greatest fighters of, of a certain era. You're going to hear his name. You're going to hear his name. A lot of critics was against him because they just didn't like him for whatever reason. I mean, we know the reason,
They
fellas, but
claimed he
whatever.
never fought anybody, but it
No, it's
doesn't
because he
matter
didn't.
who he would have
He
fought,
wasn't marketable. He
because
wasn't marketable.
the same
He
shit
wasn't
would have
marketable.
happened.
No, he wasn't marketable. That's what it was. Let's be real.
No,
He
I
wasn't
feel like
marketable,
that was
and that's why
everybody's
they didn't.
excuse
Yeah, that's what
to
they
keep
said.
their fighter away from him.
And he wasn't marketable for all kinds of reasons. Like for one, let's think of the color of his skin. Two, he whooping everybody. So don't nobody want to put their fighter in there with a guy who looks like him who can whoop them the way he could. Don't nobody want to do that. You dig what I'm saying? So his career
Yeah,
has
because
been
he out
riddled
here
with a lot
whooping
of
ass.
gaps. Yeah, his career would been riddled with a lot of gaps due to the politics, like the two factors I just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? So his career should have had more wins. He should have had more fights. But like I said, a lot of gaps. People was ducking him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah.
other promotions was ducking him. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. So him retiring is like, wow. He retired on top, undefeated with his faculties, all kinds of money, and he retired as the face of boxing too. And the interesting thing about it is he's passing the torch to Shakur Stevenson. So if he's passing the torch to Shakur Stevenson, right, because they train together and so on and so forth, then you got to know it's for a reason. Look out January 31st for an exhibition of this teaching, okay? Because I'm telling you, everything that Terrence Crawford and taught Shakur Stevenson, you're gonna see it in that fight when he fights Teofimo Lopez. And there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying nothing against Lopez. He's one
I
heaven of a
see.
fighter. One heaven of a fighter. If you ask me, I think he's one heaven of a fighter. But I think that Shakur Stevenson has a style that can beat Teofimo Lopez, and it's
I
because
want to see
styles
that
make
fight
fights.
happen,
Yeah,
actually.
styles makes fights, and I always tell people that they be like, "Oh, but." I'm like, okay, and then come fight night, I'm like, hold up. What did I say? I've been wrong one time. I only been wrong one
Feel
time, and
like
that
if
was with
Shakur,
Garcia and Davis. Ryan Garcia because he fought two Garcias. Ryan Garcia and Javante
I told
Davis.
you Tank was going to beat
I
Garcia ass.
thought that left hook was going to catch him because he's southpaw.
I
I thought he was going to
told
run into
your
that joint,
black
but
ass I
I
should
was
have bet
wrong.
you money.
Yeah, I lost money on that joint. So yeah,
That's what your dumb ass got. I told you not to
yeah,
bet that, didn't I? Oh,
probably,
guess who should have
probably,
listened?
you probably did. But I was saying it was honestly, it was like a gentleman's bet. It wasn't like I was, betting a house on it. You feel me? So it really wasn't. It
I
was some
feel
cheap
you.
shit. But
I feel you.
the thing is though,
I
it was
just could
cool
have
though.
told, and I be knowing shit too, like, cause I be knowing, like you said, styles make fights.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
my assessment. This my assessment of Shakur Tiafimo and why I want to see it. Cause if Shakur can make Tiafimo miss and counter all he want, then yeah, he can run that. You see what I'm saying? He could really run that. And he might can get a knockout off accumulation, but he gotta start fast. Cause he's not the most powerful puncher. Hence why niggas be saying let your hands go. Don't be boring. Cause you're not gonna get knockouts like that. You gonna get knockouts through accumulation of punishment. See what I'm saying? So you gotta go to work. Now Tiafimo, he's balanced. He got a little bit of power to it. So he has more of a puncher's chance, no matter if he's like that outskilled. And I don't think he's that outmatched on the skill wise. Shakur just has a little bit more hand speed, really. You see what I'm saying? But
okay.
if he don't put that shit together, Tiafimo is more fluid when it comes to combinations.
I see that. I think that if your style is what it is, if you master it, it don't matter what it is. If it's whether it's defensive, heavy or offensive heavy. If you master it, you can whoop
Yeah.
anybody with your style. And I think that's what Shakur Stevenson's gripe is with everybody who tells. Because I think when he was talking about he was talking about how he felt about when Cam and Mace was telling him the same exact shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was pretty much saying people were saying that he was in his feelings, and it's like nah, they just don't understand what his issue is. He's telling people like, listen, in accordance to this style right here, This is what you're supposed to do. When you're doing this style, this is what you do if you want to win. People saying, and what he's hearing, right, and what I'm hearing, and anyone else who's a boxer would be hearing, right? You telling him to change his style. I was like, okay, cool. So you coming to work, putting your leg in, putting your my fault, putting your pants in one leg at a time. You've been doing that your whole life, and now somebody say, man, I don't know, man. You could do it fast. You could do this and that. So now you come to work instead of pants, you come to work with shorts now. That's not the protocol. You out of place. You're not gonna be successful. He's learned how to put on pants. Motherfuckers telling him to put on shorts. When they tell him let his hands go, that's cool, but that's not the style. That's not his thing. That's not his rhythm. That's not his cadence. That's not his, the way people telling him to do it at least. Now, when we seen him fight his last fight, that's who he is. When people say let your hands go, that's their version. That's his version of letting his hands go. So he
Yeah,
might not get a
that's why I
knockout.
say if
He
he
might not
make
get a knockout, but
Tiafimo
he
miss
gonna hook
and
you up.
counter.
Yeah, he gonna yeah.
Yeah, see, that's why I
Teofimo,
say if he make Tiafimo miss and counter, oh,
yeah.
he could take him to school then, because he don't. I noticed that about him. It's not about letting his hands go. It's about the setup in which he does. He is a very good counter puncher though, but I just need him to start quicker and take advantage of that, because you ain't punching that hard and this nigga is. So you need to keep gloves on this nigga to throw his rhythm off.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Cause
Yeah.
Tiafimo's rhythm's quite awkward. Like, I'm not telling that nigga to switch his style up. I'm telling him the nigga to adjust his style based on the fighter he's fighting.
Oh, he will. He
If
will.
you,
Trust me.
yeah, that sounds like if you a master of your style, that means you know what parts of your style to use and what situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely see
So,
that.
so it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
keep good defense, because
yeah.
you
He
don't
gonna
want
have
to
to.
get hit.
He gonna have to. Yeah, because the
But
fighter
you
he's
are going to
fighting,
have
gonna
to
test
touch
it.
this nigga.
Oh,
You
he
are
will. Trust
going
me.
to
I
have to
think he gonna
touch that
surprise people,
man,
yo. He gonna surprise a
because
lot of
you
people to
don't want
watch.
him think, and you're gonna have to touch him in a way that's most uncomfortable, because you don't want him to think you can't hurt him.
You go into his body. Watch. I promise you. Watch him.
That's what
Watch it.
he
Watch it.
better do.
Watch it.
That's
He
what he
will.
better do, so
I'm
he can
telling you.
take some
Watch.
steam off that man's
Mark my
shit.
words. He gonna start
Because
off
you don't
going
want
jab to the body.
Tiafimo. If I'm Shakur Stevenson, I do not want Tiafimo Lopez to think that I can't hurt him.
It's gonna be jab to the body, cross to the face, end of the fight. That's what I see.
Mhm.
That's what I see being a very successful, because you gotta think he's southpaw, so he's gonna be throwing that joint from a different angle than what Teofimo is used to.
Yeah.
Because he's conventional, right? So they mirroring each other in a sense regarding their stances. So he can line them up, deep, 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 doop, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Hmm.
You hear me? Right in the solar plexus. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And then he gonna go when he do it. Shakur can go to his right.
Yeah.
He gonna go to his right when he do it. That's
Mm.
Teofimo's left side, which is his weak side, his lead side. It's not his strong side. So when he do it, he gonna catch him, go bow, and he gonna man. Listen, that's gonna be how.
Mm.
I'm not saying he will, but I'm saying if he did that, it would definitely work. And I'm sure he know that too. I ain't something I'm preaching to the choir. You feel me? Like straight like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
watch him do it though. Watch him try that shit out. If he don't, listen, I tell you what. Hold up, fuck that. If he don't do that combo at all, okay, I'm gonna say it one more time. Jab to the face, before jab to the body, cross to
I'm
the
listening.
face. Okay, so he going to jabbing downward and gonna be doing a cross upward with the left hand. If he don't do that, at least if he don't do that, I will do on camera 100 push-ups and I will post that shit and I will say the reason why, and that's my bet. I ain't losing
Jab to the
money.
body, cross to the face.
Yes, I ain't gonna lose money. I'm gonna lose calories this time. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, I'm
It'd
gonna
be
do
pretty
100
good if he
push-ups.
threw a. It'd be pretty good if he threw a hook to the body to follow that up.
Oh man, with the left hand, that joint, or the lead with the lead. That
Mm-hmm.
will be.
Left hook,
Yeah, that'd be real nice.
cross to the face,
Pow,
left hook to the
pow.
body.
Come back down with a hook to the body. Only
Mm-hmm.
thing is though, he would have to keep going in that right. He would have to keep going on the right because if he goes to the left trying to come downward, he's gonna come right into some shit, and you don't want to do that. Tio gonna hit that right. He gonna throw that right hand down the pipe if he try to come down with a body shot with that left hand with that right hand of his because they once again
Mm-hmm.
they're mirroring. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only draw. So he had to keep bing bing. He had to do it like he had to keep going in that direction. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So yeah, that'd be the only way he can get away with that. But that would be nice. That'd be a nice ad, man. put somebody in half with that joint.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. But yeah, man.
That shit'll be crazy.
Heck yeah. But that's gonna be down the line. But yeah, so the retirement, we pass the torch to the future great. We know how that's gonna go. Hey, no offense, Lopez, because mi gente, pero I think Stevenson is going to take. Then he a black Latino as well, so he representing on all sides. Shakur Stevenson, that is. So yeah, man. I definitely want to see that the 31st. But before I go any further though, that's in the future, right? Um, a little bit more recent. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, sports world been rocked. You know what I'm saying? Don't know if everybody knows, but Anthony Joshua was in a pretty bad accident just a few days ago. He lost two of his teammates in the process in that accident, and he also sustained minor injuries. You know, so I want to send positive prayers and energy to the families of those who did succumb to the injuries of the accident, and also speedy recovery to Anthony Joshua for his injuries that he sustained in the accident as well. And
Yeah.
with that said, I would like to give a moment of silence for those who are no longer here. All right.
All right. Bet. R.I.P. Get well soon.
Yes,
Absolutely.
we'll be
Absolutely.
praying for them.
Absolutely. That's what it is. This thing called life is, life is forever until death comes, and then death starts. You know what I mean? And that's now we got to do things differently, but we will prevail. And on that note, talking about prevail, let's also bring up Anthony Joshua for his heroic act in when I say ripping the sport of boxing out the hands of the abuser known as Jake Paul. Okay, he single-handedly ripped it completely out of his soul through his jawbone in two different places, and now Jake Paul can get his shit together and his jaw as well. That was such a heroic feat by Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel that he did what we all wanted to see Mike Tyson do. You know what I'm saying? When he fought Jake Paul, he did what we wanted to see Tyron Woodley do when he got knocked out on accident. Everybody who we seen fight Jake Paul that we knew got, what I'm saying, is in the combat, environment, in this combat world, the combat community, right? We was like, dang, why they losing? Why they losing? Then we see Anthony Joshua. Okay, he says it in the press conference, the last one. He looks at him, has his back turned to him at first, and he says, I'm a real boxer. I'm going to fuck you up." He said, "You're going to get fucked up." I ain't never heard somebody say that. I heard people say, "I'm going to fuck you up." That's one thing. Everybody who say that shit, they just because they angry. But when somebody looks at you after having their back turned to you and say, "You're going to get fucked up," and they kind of like gesture at you while they do it, I've never heard somebody lie when they say it that way. I've never heard them say it like that in the form of a lie,
You
ever.
said you never heard a motherfucker lie.
Never. Not what they said. So when he said that, I was like, oh, so if
It's
there
been
is a
on
script, if
this
there
type
is a
shit.
script, he's not going to adhere to it. That's what I heard. I said to myself, ooh, if there's a script, he is not going to adhere to it. I can't wait to see this. So they get to the fight, and
Mm.
he does not adhere to the script. And it was a moment in the fight where it was obvious to both parties that, oh, the script is not being adhered to, and it will not be adhered to. It was the point when
That's when
you
you
see,
seen
you
the
see it.
fear
Hold
in
on,
Jake Paul's
hold on.
face,
You
right?
see it in a moment, but you see it in different perspectives. So you see it in different time frame, but it was a simultaneous moment though. That's the thing about it. That's why it's so funny to me. You see Jake Paul making a face like, oh, and then you see
And he,
Anthony Joshua like this, like he's smiling, bro. Like he's
yeah,
he literally smiling the whole time, just cheesing. You feel me? Just cheesing.
like,
So
yeah, bitch, now I got you where I want you.
that's what I'm saying. He just cheesing the whole time. So yeah, with that being
Yeah,
said, man, I just was like, all right, this is a moment where we realize what's going on here, and here we are. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
he didn't adhere to the script, broke his jaw in two different places. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
have a question though.
what's up?
And this is for both of you.
Yeah.
What did Anthony Joshua what did Anthony Joshua do? Um, why do you think that outcome was different from like the Mike Tyson one? Because everyone thought that Mike Tyson was should have taken it serious. Like, what do you think was the difference between Mike Tyson and Anthony Joshua?
Was not
Mike
what I
needed the
think,
money
brother.
more.
It ain't what I think is what we all know, and it's that, but it's also he just adhered to the script. That was whether he needed it more or not. He just stuck to the script like everybody else. Other people we can speculate about their their money need, but everybody need money, right? So I don't know. They say he needed it more. You're probably right because Anthony Joshua was an active fighter. He makes millions and millions and millions. He don't need the money as much. You notice Jake Paul was pulling people out of retirement and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that money sounds real good when you're not getting that money every like few months, like everybody else is active. You dig what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua is the first active fighter to that caliber that he fought. He fought Tommy Fury, but that's not the same. That's not the same
Nope.
at all. At all. You know what I'm saying? You can
And
attest to
then he
that right
still
there.
lost to him.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me? So that goes to show you there's levels to this thing called boxing. Once you become a boxer, all that other stuff is out the window. Unless the people that you fighting are in their own right, obsolete, on another level and very elite. You know what I'm saying? But that's very rare. That's very rare. Excuse me. Cough, cough.
All
But
right.
anywho, with that being said, right? I got a little cold too, apparently, that's all. But we're gonna skip the
Cool.
subject. Yeah.
Nah, well,
No, I'm
fucking
playing,
hold
I'm
on then.
playing.
I'm about to answer the question too, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's both of us.
Now, but hold on, hold on. I had one more thing to say though. In that
All
moment,
right.
it realized too that
Fuck.
he was basically just like not really. He didn't give a fuck about the script. He was much bigger. He was much taller. It was just a different like. You know what I'm saying? It was a different element. He had a lot of reasons to do things differently, and it showed. So yeah, that's all I got to say.
All right, but I'm gonna give y'all the short answer what Andrew said because
Mm.
I'm his cynicism translator. All right, first of all, I'm gonna tell you why that shit went different, Mark. Anthony Joshua ain't need the money nowhere near as bad as any of these other niggas. Plus, he can actually fight. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's an actual world champion in the sport that this nigga trying to infiltrate, right? And he played chess, not checkers. I kind of said all this shit on the last show, so I'll make it short. First of all, I'm gonna knock your bitch ass out because you tried me like a goddamn sample for calling my big ass out. Especially after I done lost a couple fights. Oh, fuck, nigga, you think I'm just gonna be used to losing? And you think I'm gonna allow the likes of you to get a W on me? Bitch, nigga, you lost your fucking mind. You see what I'm saying? Hence why he like waited till the press conference. See, cause that's why he ain't want to fight Tank. Cause he ain't want to lose to a nigga littler than him. And Tank already said, "Fuck your script, bitch. I got money. I'm going to beat your fucking ass." He let it be known the entire time. He talked shit
Yeah.
better than Jake Paul.
Yep.
He is funnier than Jake Paul. And he let Jake Paul know, I'm gonna beat the entire shit out of you. This is the first time I don't have to cut weight to fucking train for something. I'm gonna murder you.
And he scared him. He scared him, brother. That's the crazy
Yeah, that
part about
nigga
it.
was not trying to see the light skinned reincarnation of Mike Tyson. So he turned into a bitch. And he was like, oh, I'm gonna pick this English pretty boy because I think he a bitch.
Oh man.
And Anthony Joshua sensed that. And that's really all it needed. That's really all it took. Fuck all the size and all that shit and all that dumb shit. Like we already see that obvious height advantage. Like, bitch, I'm a 6'6" African
Yeah, yeah. Speak on it.
that was
Speak
taught
on it.
how to box in England.
Yeah, yeah. Speak
And
on
I
it.
actually did this. I made millions and rose up out of like nothing with this. And you making a mockery of this shit. No, I'm going to knock you out. You see what I'm saying? And then everybody talk about giving this fuck nigga Jake Paul this much credit. First of all, any of you giving Jake Paul credit for lasting 6 rounds, you are shaming the game of boxing and you are insulting Anthony Joshua once again.
Part of the
Because
problem.
this man said, and just about every chance you gave him to speak before the goddamn fight that he was going to take that man's soul, he was going to draw this shit out because he know that man is not training right or he not
Yep.
used to this shit like he is. That man ain't never fought a 12 round match. That nigga ain't never trained for no 12-round match. You see what I'm saying? And guess who has? Multiple times for a championship. So you think that man, like that's what I'm saying. Just because he's bigger than Jake Paul don't mean he don't have better cardio than Jake Paul because he's not cause that nigga's an actual fighter who trains, bruh. They tried to fuck out Anthony Joshua. Hence why he smiled when he was about to lay his shit out. Because he knew what he did and what was coming. That man had Jake Paul on his knees like he was proposing for marriage or offering blowjobs for goddamn crack. All right, Jake Paul's out there. I suck your dick for some crack or some mercy, Big Daddy. That's what it looked like. Okay? All right? And it was supposed to look like that. And everybody talk about, oh, give him credit for last 6 rounds. Nah, 6 rounds are looking like you trying to suck some dick for mercy. Hell nah.
It's not a
All you
win.
dumbass motherfuckers giving this nigga credit, you motherfuckers must be on the goddamn payroll too, and you trying to sell another one of these lousy ass Jake Paul fights.
Easy, easy. Say no, say less. You hear me?
I have a
You
question. I
see
have
what I'm
another
saying?
question.
What's
Yeah.
up, bro?
Um, I hate going into this type of questioning, but do did do you think Joshua was confiscated the same way that the other fighters were? Um, you
Yes,
know,
and he's getting sued for it. You see what I'm saying? There's
You said you
already
said you said
reports.
you said comp. You said he compensated in the same
yeah,
way.
like
He
because
made 94 million, bro. He just got taxed by each country.
because that's what
And
I
then
want to know about.
Paul's kind of being
Yeah,
trying to be mad about that to see if he can't get some of that back because allegedly Anthony Joshua was supposed to avoid a knockout.
He did.
That's why it's like the jig is up for Jake Paul because now
Yeah.
you letting everybody know you didn't have shit scripted, and now we mad at you for real because you insulted Mike by doing that fuck shit. Because Mike
Let me
should have
say
knocked your ass out.
and let me say something to that credit too about Mike. Right. We've seen fighters do this where a younger fighter will quote unquote avenge the loss of their mentor. Right. Of
Yup.
an old, pretty much an older fighter. Right.
Yeah,
Speaking of
Mike
Mike
got
Tyson,
somebody back from Muhammad Ali, didn't
yeah, he sure did. It was Larry. It was Larry Holmes. It was
he? Yup.
definitely no. It was Trevor Berbick. Trevor Berbick was Muhammad Ali's last fight, and Trevor Berbick was pretty disrespectful and pretty. You know what I'm saying? He was pretty like he wasn't humble at all. He didn't. He was acting like he beat a prime Ali, a '70s Ali. That's what he was acting like. He bought. That was terrible. So Mike Tyson erased him. And he hooked him up. He hooked Larry Holmes up too. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Larry Holmes acting all extra too. Because he used to be Ali's sparring partner when Ali was in his prime years. So when he finally fought him on the main stage and beat him, he acted like he was the best thing since sliced bread. So Mike
Yeah.
Tyson did a 2 for 1. You know what I'm saying? He did a 2 for 1. You did. Um, but we talking about Joshua, right? We talking about Mike Tyson, right? Because Mike Tyson, he cleaned people up. So guess what? Guess what Allah did for him? Blessed him with a brother to do some of his dirty work for him. So that's exactly what he
That's what
did
I'm saying. I feel like Anthony Joshua got revenge for
for
everybody
Mike
Jake Paul
Tyson.
knocked out.
He did it for Mike Tyson specifically, though. You got to think they both Muslim. You
No,
dig what
I
I'm
know,
saying?
yeah, no, not only that, they're both heavyweights and they're both black, right? But listen what I'm telling you. Anthony Joshua did it specifically for Mike,
Yeah.
but
But he
like
had everybody else on his back too, though. You know that.
the
You know that.
entire planet who wanted to see this nigga not get knocked out, they felt
Yeah.
like this fuck nigga did that for
He did
everybody
it for the
took
culture,
advantage
brother.
of.
He did it for the culture. You hear me?
He
And then
did
it's
it
funny.
for it.
He said he had main man on his knees the whole time. That's the most humble you seen this dude before and after that fight. During the fight, you seen him like, "Hey, Slim, what you doing? What's going on here? What's going on here? What kind of fight is it? What are you trying to fight for real, sir?"
The ref is even like, bro, you gotta get up. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
it was getting disgusting. It was getting disgusting, bro. Like as a man, you don't
I'm
you don't
telling you,
present
look
yourself
like this
that way.
nigga's out here begging for mercy, bro.
That's what it
Sucking
was.
dick
That's
for
exactly what it
mercy,
was.
bro.
Yeah. And look, his brother tried to come to his rescue talking about like he kept hitting the canvas because if you stand up against the weight that somebody's pushing down on you, you get tired faster. Look, you don't have to worry about that if you're winning. If you're winning, none of that matters. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't do that to you.
All I'm saying is this: we negating that because it looked like your brother was trying to go for the tackle.
No,
He
he was
went for the
doing that to
leg.
save face for his brother. That's
Your
what he was
brother
doing.
went for the legs. Your brother went for the legs. Looked like a goddamn dog trying to hump a pretty bitch leg.
Hey, his takedown, Anthony Joshua's
Okay,
takedown defense is pretty good though, ain't
damn right. That nigga learned how to sprawl and shit. Like, get off me, bitch. Bitch, get off me.
it?
If I got to punch down while you over here on your knees, nigga, no, that's not my weight.
That's
I'm
the
not
wrong
putting
angle.
weight down on you if I'm swinging my arm sideways, bitch. You already down there, and I'm
He
trying to
was hitting
get
him in his
leverage to
body a
hit
couple
you.
times too. You peeped that the
Yeah, he
man he
started
was
because he
catching him.
started getting mad at his
He
ass.
was
He's
getting
like,
like you
bah, bah.
sucker
Like,
ass. He
nah,
looked
little nigga,
throwing them joints.
sit your bitch ass up.
Yeah, bro. He had to let him know what time it is. But yeah, he lined him up very, 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 very proper. And I was very happy about that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, like the rundown was simple. Here was the game plan because he seen a nigga's fat. So let him run all he want. He gonna get tired. Fatigue makes cowards out of most men.
Yep.
Now, now every time I hit you, that every time me that nigga Anthony Joshua hit him in the body, you seen an effect. Either he went or he dropped, or he went after that man's legs like I'll suck your dick, daddy. Please don't beat me no more. Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
we gotta be.
pause. But that's what the fuck this fuck nigga look like, bro.
We
Like,
have
now I'm
ulterior
saying,
motives.
nah, this fuck nigga look like he was like I'll suck your dick, not to get beat. It looked like some prison shit. Like, oh my god, hell no.
Mm-mm.
Jake Paul better not never go to jail. Nobody
Not for
should.
rich.
Nobody wants to go to prison, first of all. Inshallah, you know what I'm saying? Nobody does. You know what I'm saying? Nobody
Mm-hmm.
who don't deserve it. Anyway, you dig what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But goddamn, yeah, like you should have known fucking better. You shouldn't have put yourself in that position trying that man like that because everybody can't be bought.
Right.
And that's a lesson Jake Paul learned as well. Everybody can't be bought. That's why you seen a look of genuine fear in his eyes.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah. You
that
definitely
was
seen it.
probably the most hilarious and gratifying thing about that ass whooping. Not like I even hate Jake Paul like that.
Mm.
I really don't. I think he's at least brought more money to retired fighters than they've ever seen while they were in their primes.
Hey,
Like
that's
per
true. No
capita,
doubt.
right?
No doubt.
But I just don't like that on the flip side of that coin, you taking advantage of niggas and shit.
Correct.
Like
Correct.
you fighting niggas way out of that prime that's not even in that same skill set. It's like it's not like when Floyd fought Conor McGregor. Floyd was retired,
Yep.
and Conor McGregor called him out.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck nigga, you just calling out niggas to come off the couch and get beat up.
Yeah, that's not
And
that's not
then when
cool.
you got Nate Robinson, that was especially heinous because that nigga's a short basketball player.
He's a basketball player, right? He's not even a fighter. Like, what are they doing?
That's
That's
why
crazy.
I wanted him to fight Tank, so Tank could get revenge for Nate.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
And Tank would have got revenge for Nate and the rest of the culture too.
Yup.
But fuck Tyron Woodley, we ain't sparing that fuck nigga because he got his ass beat.
Speaking of that, we're gonna
He
get
got
into
his
that.
ass beat on the same fucking car. Simple
Hey,
son of a bitch.
we're gonna talk about that, but hey, let's get with these ladies first, man. Where's our manners, man? Where's our manners, right? We gotta talk about
For
the
me
ladies.
so, for me
You know
so.
what I'm saying? We gotta talk about the ladies. So look, check this out. We got an upcoming joint. All right. But, we're gonna get to that in a minute. But first and foremost, let's talk about uh Clarissa Shields. She had a fight. She had a fight coming up. Okay. Look it up, man. Look it up. It's gonna be a real banger. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You everybody go to your own, your own devices and go do yourself the favor and see who it is that she's fighting. There's a real bad blood dynamic present here between these two. So this is gonna be the realest fight you see Clarissa Shields in. I'm not even gonna say her
Angel,
opponent's name. I ain't even gonna say her
Angel, I'm
opponent's
gonna
name.
need you to go on here and tell us who the fuck it is.
Y'all gotta look it up.
Because
That's
I'm on my phone on the Zoom meeting, so I can't touch my phone and just look.
well, nah,
Number
not
one.
you.
Number two,
Not you,
I ain't
man.
gonna
I'm talking
remember to look.
about, not
Like
you,
half the
man. The
people that
viewers.
might watch this damn show. That's some petty ass advertising you doing right there. And we ain't gonna get no money if you gonna
Go
half
look into that. Go
advertise the
look into that
goddamn
fight.
shit.
Go look into that fight. Go look into that
No,
fight. But
nigga.
hey,
That is not how you
but
advertise a
hold up though.
fucking
But
fight.
speaking of that, right? Speaking of Clarissa Shields, right? All right. She got a somewhat of a little bad blood dynamic with a very, very special fighter. A lot of guys know her by face. I'm gonna leave it out what else they might know her by. That's up to them. But I know her as Alicia the Bomb Baumgartner. Okay. And she definitely, definitely earned herself a position in that conversation of contenders for, you know, best female fighter ever. That clinic that she put on her last opponent, man, that joint, it showed you a lot. It showed you a lot about her prowess, her timing, her IQ, her speed, her reflexes, her adaptability. She got caught a couple times, but it wasn't nothing crazy. It just let her know, like, okay, time to wake up. Let's reset. Let's do this. Let's do this different. Um, I see her going real far, man. And did you see that fight by any chance?
I seen it. I seen an actual decent little highlight thing of it. And I
Okay.
see what you was talking about because in the highlights she was getting off a little more, but they did show key moments when she got caught pretty solid, like good and decent. So like me not seeing the entire fight, I felt like it was pretty competitive, but not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, that's fair.
I
That's
felt
fair.
like Shorty probably made it competitive enough to keep it exciting, but
Yeah.
at the same time, like she still got out skilled. And regardless of Bumgarner, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I try to dissect the pretty part, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like taking her serious wise, yeah, she badass and whatnot.
Yeah.
And you couple that with, yeah, she fine. Okay, yeah, that works out. That's nice. But all right, greatest female boxer ever. I don't know, cause you still got to go through Shields and Ali.
Well, she's
You
in
know
the
what I'm saying?
conversation. She's in the conversation. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, nah,
Conversation.
she's getting in that conversation. I say,
Yeah,
but
Bo
I
Dunn was
don't
her.
know.
Bo Dunn was her opponent.
I
Bo
think
Dunn
I
was her
think
opponent. By
I
the way,
all
I
right.
forgot to say it.
If she do that one lady she was talking shit to, the dark skinned lady, she ain't fight Carol Dubois.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she could do something like that with her. Okay, see what I'm saying? Now I'm like now I'm sold because that's a bad motherfucker and she come from a fighting family
Right.
and that's a bad blood thing. So Dubois ain't gonna be scared. I feel like Alicia Bumgarner's had the luxury of fighting women that are intimidated by her skill before they get in that ring. Now, this girl who got in there, it's like she was getting whooped till she caught her with something. Then she got a little confidence, but then it was still like too little, too late.
Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying.
You developed that confidence way too late. Hence why I said like what I was saying about Shakur. You got to get on that motherfucker if you ain't hitting that hard. Like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, let's say Bongana took a fight with Shields at 154 because Shields just wouldn't come down to 147, right? All right, same shit. Now you got to tee off quick and fast, and you got to like be in there automatic.
Right.
Skills and all that shit, that's cool. But if you can't hurt that woman who walks around at about 30 to 40 pounds heavier than you, just walking around for she trim weight, honey bunny, you gonna get knocked out. Clarissa Shields is also a very skilled fighter. Let's not get it twisted. See what I'm saying? That's why I like me being unprofessional. Oh, I love me some Alicia Bay. Stay the fuck away from Clarissa. I want your face to stay pretty.
Man, you think it might be a jeopardy fucking with her, huh?
Yeah, see, that's why Alicia Prunkana probably never want to date me because I would never lie to her. Like, no, bitch, you get your ass whooped.
Oh wow. So what you think about? Okay, so look, I'm gonna go back to what you said earlier. I don't want to leave you, out in the cold. The woman's name is Discern, Cruz Discern. Okay,
Huh?
Cruz Discern is the last name of the opponent of Clarissa Shields. So you said you
Uh-huh.
think she will whoop Alicia. You think she gonna whoop Cruz Discern?
I think she gonna beat Cruz's earn.
You think so?
I think so. Bad blood prospect.
Definitely, definitely.
Because if Cruz is earn don't hit as hard as Clarissa Shields,
So let me give you the
okay.
backdrop. Let me give you the backstory on them two. They fought earlier in the career, and Clarissa won, but it was kind of like her closest fight she has ever had. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was one of them joints. So like some people said that, hey, yo, maybe she didn't win. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of speculation to politics because this was the people. This whenever, if you know about boxing, which a lot of people don't, when people go to the Olympics, they're pretty much like slid into a lot of, what I'm saying, good decisions. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm hip.
So Clarissa was very, very, like pretty much so supported because of that. She was, gold medalist 2 time, first time, you know what I mean? Like all this, I mean, everything that she deserved now. Let me be real. I'm not trying to like shit on anything. I'm just saying that that was the speculation as to why she
Do
won
you
from
think she
some.
lost that fight?
No, she won that joint. She won that joint. In my
Okay,
opinion,
bet.
she won that joint. I'm just talking about the other
Now, how
motherfuckers,
long ago
man.
was that fight?
I can't even remember. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I can't even remember,
Funny,
but it was a
right? Now,
good.
this
It
is
was,
the point I'm making with it,
yeah.
right?
I know exactly what you're getting at. I know exactly what you're getting
Okay,
at.
yeah, them
Yeah.
motherfuckers really thought she won that fight. They'd have been trying to get their rematch back then and there.
So
Now,
look,
the
that's
reason
true. That's
why this
true to
fight
that.
is happening now is because it's a big money fight because you could sell that off that.
I see
And
that
that's
too.
one of the last few big money fights you're going to get because Clarissa's running out of opponents.
I get what you're saying. She hey, but Slim got a little better since then too, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. She been
And
knocking
that's
people
good.
around.
And that's
She
all
been
well
getting
and
better too.
fine.
So
But
it's
I'm
gonna be,
telling you right now,
But Clarissa got way better, bro. I don't think I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I
that's
like
what I'm
both of them.
telling you.
I like both of them. I do,
And the
but
thing that fucks me
mm,
up about Clarissa Shields is that she'll go to MMA and dominate with majority striking off boxing and some good wrestling and ground and pound, right? So I feel like there's a what the fuck, psychological edge that she got on most of the women that she fight because it's like you can't do shit with me. I don't give a fuck if we was barefoot in an octagon. We're in this goddamn boxing ring. I don't give a fuck if we was outside in the street. Bitch, you can't do shit with me. She fights like that. She acts like that. She breathes that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And this shit's crazy because it's like, and then she put on pretty girl swag too. So that's the funny shit too. Whereas though she's been getting a little more feminine because she got getting tired of called out for like whatever the fuck. And
yeah,
I
people
think
just
she's
weird,
feminine
man.
enough for
I think
Papoose, but
she
that
been that
makes me
way.
laugh because Papoose has a tight, violent, dark-skinned women with fat asses.
I mean, two,
You know
you
what I
know,
mean?
hey, you
Remy
two for
Ma
two,
ain't
bro.
smack
You
a
two
bitch
for
with a
two.
cell phone. Remy
You
Ma
two
don't
for two,
fuck
bro.
bitches up.
You ain't wrong. Two for
Remy Ma
two.
don't fuck bitches up and don't got a fat old ass. Oh, all right. And she ain't
You two
dark
for two,
skinned.
brother. But I ain't
Pretty
no crumb.
chocolate bitch fucking up shit. Yeah, nah. Does it remind you of someone? Sounds like
He,
Clarissa, huh?
yeah, he got it
Pretty
tight.
chocolate bitch fucking shit up. Shouts out to Pat Poose. You were telling Mark something about knowing what your type is earlier, wasn't you?
I was.
Shouts
Pat's
out for
got it tight.
yeah. Pat Poose got
Dark
a
skin,
type.
violent girls the ones that he like.
What chocolate bitches fucking up other hoes? What he like? Shouts out to Pat Poose though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He winning out here. He
Nah, hey, listen, that's a pretty decent that's a pretty decent preference. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty up there. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's like
But that's
it's
why I'm like,
upper
yeah, I
echelon. You know?
apologize to my wife, Alicia Bongana. It's like, nah, she not my wife. She wouldn't marry me because I don't believe in against Clarissa Shields.
Well,
She
my
hate the
wife,
fuck out.
you feel
She
me?
hate the fuck out of me for that. Like, bitch, I really love you. I don't want to see you get knocked out here. You can't sell no more tickets. That bitch ragdoll you.
Hey, that's funny. That's funny. Nah, but look though, man. What I'm gonna say is this. What I'm gonna say is this, right? I'm gonna say I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna say is this, right?
What you think Alicia Bongana could do that?
Could do what?
Go really get in there and like not get knocked out by Clarissa Shields.
Yeah, yeah. I think anybody who has the desire to win can win. You dig what I'm saying? Size don't
Yeah,
necessarily
but I'm
matter all the
telling you,
time.
shit.
It matters a lot. It
She
does
gonna
matter a
have to
lot.
stick in mood
But
and really like avoid getting touched, which is easier said than done because the girl just as skilled as you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But you ask, is it possible? Or can she do it? I ain't gonna say it's gonna look pretty. Ain't gonna have to look pretty. Can it get
So
done
nah,
though?
I'm talking about if it's 154 right now and
Yeah, yeah.
like they made you pick for your professional pick
I'm
and
gonna
they
pick
like, yo, you
Baumgartner. I'm gonna pick Baumgartner because she don't drain herself, and Shields do. Shields will have to. Straight up, off of that alone. Yep, I'm gonna go with that. And it's not anything other than just the numbers, man. And I know how when you do a weight cut, that can kill you, bro. That can real life kill you. Not kill you, but I mean, I guess it can, depending on how far you go with it. Yeah, it actually can.
I'm going Shields because she called that weight for a reason.
I see what
Baumgartner's
you're saying.
calling 47 for a reason.
Yeah, for the exact same reason
That
I'm talking
extra
about.
7 pounds is
It
for
makes
the
a
reason
difference.
you talking
Yeah,
about.
hundred
And
percent.
Shields is like, I'll meet you halfway, give me 7 more pounds and watch what I do to you, bitch.
It
I'm
won't go. It
trying to
won't.
tell you what I
I don't know
know.
if it'll go the way she think. I think she's thinking that on a competitive level when she's woofing out numbers, because But that's just my opinion, though. I'm not. This is
Nah, but
nothing
that's
about
what I'm
God.
saying. Like, she fought at 154 before when she
She
was
definitely
coming
did.
up in her weight. and
Yep.
she was just as powerful at 154 as she is now.
Fighters go up for a reason, though. Fighters go up for a
Yeah,
reason.
she go up for a reason. She went up for a reason because there was a lack of competition at her weight.
Oh, you think that was the only reason?
That's definitely the only reason, bro. This bitch was buzzed on through everything. And excuse me calling her a bitch all this much, but like on some thug shit. Like if we like just me talk about sports and shit, I'll be like, these bitches killing shit. Like, nah, this bitch buzzed stars to all the other bitches. Like, yo, Clarissa Shields has been a buzzsaw. She
I'm
has
not
been a
disagreeing
straight
with you
up
on that.
buzzsaw. I don't
I ain't
give a fuck
disagreeing with you
about
on that.
niggas talk about conditioning. This lady's
Nah.
been a buzzsaw, and out of boxing, period, she's got one of the like top tier like knockout ratios.
Well, I don't think it's a conditioning issue at all. She's a professional, so that would never be an issue for a professional
Yeah,
who's
but
actually
that's what
taking
I'm
their
saying.
job
She's a
seriously, right?
knockout artist too.
Nah, but
She's
it's the
a
thing is this.
skilled knockout artist.
That's true, but what I'm saying is this: her body, like I said, she was young when she started. Sure, her body's still growing, bro, and she's still kind of young. She's like in her 30s, like early 30s, I think. Her body's still developing, if you think about it. And she's an athlete too, so things get kind of like, in my opinion, man, the body develops quick in some ways, and then slow in other ways because of that offset due to the hormonal thing when you are a young athlete during puberty and all of that shit. You dig what I'm saying? She definitely is on that list, like most other professional athletes are, right? But all of them, pretty much, all of them started when they was young. So yeah, all of them. So with that being said, I think she went up in weight because her body is like, okay, look, I feel a certain way at this weight, and that weight is higher than the way it used to be. Whatever that weight was, her stasis weight, you know what I'm saying? Her stasis weight is higher now than it used to be. So when she said 54, I think she's thinking to herself like, I could probably swing it, but damn, that's low. But that probably
I
be the
got a
lowest that I can
question for
go.
you though.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for you though.
What's up?
You think her body weight thing don't naturally just go up because of MMA fights and training? You gotta understand certain MMA fights she took fights at heavier weight classes than them.
Only took two of them joints. That was it. That was a while
Yeah, but
ago.
they're
That was a
still a
while
little bit
ago.
heavier.
She
And
went
the
up in
way
weight
she
way
trained
after
for
that though.
MMA is
Yeah,
different than you train for boxing.
that's true. But she went up
So
after
she
that
might
though.
have put on a little.
Nah, because she was still fighting in the same weight class in boxing when she was doing MMA fights. She was still doing that. She just got. I
Oh,
already
well,
believe it. She
then
just got older,
that
yo.
means she could cut the weight then, because she can fluctuate and go back and forth.
Well, no, she could definitely
If she
cut it. What I'm
really
saying
wanted, I
is she
think
gonna be? No, I'm saying is she gonna be at her optimal? At her optimal level of performance though? See, you could cut the weight and look
that's
good.
what we gotta find out. But I think
Yeah.
she's confident that she would be at
Oh, of course she is.
154.
Yeah, bro. You
That's
can't
why she called
look
that out.
if you
And
told
I
somebody to
think
fight her
I'm
at
confident
112,
in
she'd
her
do it.
doing
You
that
know.
shit too, because I feel like it would affect different fighters differently. But the way she built,
Hmm.
it wouldn't affect her drain power wise. Nah.
I think if you ask her, she'll if somebody at 112 was barking at her, say, "Yo, fight me, fight me, fight me" at 112, she'd probably be like, "What's up then?" She'll probably do it. Now, will she get demolished? I don't know, because she is Clarissa Shields. But what I am saying is that her chances of
She
being
never get
dominant
to
are less.
112, bro.
No, what I'm saying hypothetically, because that competitive nature within her, that competitive nature is like, yo, who the fuck you talking to? I'll show you. All right, all
Yeah,
right.
but all I'm
I'll show you better
saying
than I can tell
is,
you. So that's why I
all
said the
I'm saying
154 thing
is,
she's saying. I think that's pretty much
you
that. I
know
think that's what
why? You know
154
why she
is.
won at 154?
'Cause that's what the girls. 'Cause that's the highest
Because
that other
you
girl can
you
make it to.
nah
That's
you
why.
counting on me coming to 147 and getting drained, not realizing you still got to put on 147, right? Nah, put on 154. I think you got the frame for it.
Yeah, she definitely do, definitely. But it's gonna take
Put
away
on
from some
one. Put
shit.
on 154,
Yeah, yeah. She ain't gonna do that.
and let's both see that. And let's. That's why I don't think we'll ever find out who will
Nah.
win.
Yeah, me neither. They're
You
too
see what
far. They're
I'm
too
saying?
far. Yeah, they're
Because
too far
Clarissa's
away,
not
man.
going 147. She not budging. And that's just going to be a talking and a selling point and whatnot. So
Yeah.
we going to have to hope that somebody of caliber is up there for Alicia to beat on, in a sense, because for real, I feel like that's the only test she got out there right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Unless it's
there's a
a
few
chick, I
others.
don't. Unless Carol Dubois getting that ass,
Now I will say, Serrano.
because I don't know if you
Serrano.
want to sleep on the Dubois family. That was the last person to knock out a Joshua
Yeah, yeah, I know, right? But
or
Serrano
Big
too.
Brother
Amanda
them.
Serrano is another fighter too. I don't know if you know about her.
Oh
She's one.
yeah, man, the
Yeah,
Serrano is badass.
yeah, yeah.
Now
Like
I
she,
want to see them fight because I think Serrano could be the.
who Baumgartner or Shields.
I think Serrano could be Bumgarner, not Shields.
Okay, okay.
Serrano has a body type to go to 154. Now that would be a really good fight, but I think where Serrano has the skill to keep up with Shields, she ain't gonna. I really don't think women are being prepared to get hit by that bitch. This is Lady Mike Tyson, bro. Like I be watching this shit. This is one of the things I find attractive about Clarissa Shields. She be laying shit out, bro.
Yeah, she don't
Like
play. She don't play.
and she has the mind of a finisher. She is not looking for this shit to go to the judges. She like beating bitches up. Like that's what I'm saying. This is a whole nother animal. That's another thing that I'm trying to tell you. Like I like Bumgarner, but Shields is a dog, certified, bro. I love me some Leisha. She is the bomb. But I feel like eventually that pretty girl syndrome gonna kick in when you realize you got a whole monster staring at you.
That's real.
That's a cute psycho over there. That is a
Hmm.
cute psycho over there. This woman really like trying to fight niggas.
Yeah.
And then she got a nigga. She got a rapper who was like probably got the most knockouts in rap history.
At least one
Like, damn if
substantial knockout,
Papoose
right?
won't not put his hands and pap a bitch ass nigga in and say, damn if you won't pap somebody out.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, he definitely
I've
could
heard
have.
reports of this fuck nigga, and that's why people don't talk shit about him like that.
Didn't know what time it is. They know what they're gonna have to be up against. They ain't trying.
Name a rapper 50 Cent. Name a rapper 50 Cent ain't really saw shit with.
Wonder
Wu
why.
Tang, Redman, Papoose.
I wonder why.
That's not true, Ed. Um, well, not start nothing, but I remember whenever 50 Cent saw Remy Ma picture
Oh yeah,
and
he did go at
yeah,
Remy though.
and then both no, yeah, no, not like not go at her, but he saw,
He
when
talked
Remy
some
Ma
shit
lost
because you
weight.
know 50 is troll.
Yeah, but
I so what they
um
do? What they do though? How long that last?
that didn't last too long, but like
Okay.
they're, like 50 ain't backing down
He
and
not,
Pap
but at the
ain't
same
backing down.
time, where he
So
did that, I've never seen 50 like do papoose like everybody else.
'Cause you know he gonna get them hands put on him.
50 petty. He still mentions niggas like Kanye
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit like that. He still throw a little jab at a Diddy in jail. He still fucking with Ja Rule. 50 don't bother papoose.
Nope.
oh
Whatever
no,
was
but
happened
like
was
they
short
did,
Cause
but
lived.
they
that's
that
cause
was a
that's gonna be
mutual.
smoke.
That
Them
was
niggas gonna
mutual
have to
though.
fight.
That would be nice. That'd be a good little setup right there. I ain't gonna
That
hold
would
you.
be a dope ass fight. I'll watch that shit. Them two
Yeah.
niggas put on gloves. That should be
Balrog.
fire. Now we gotta think who will win because 50 can actually box too though.
That's Balrog. He gonna win off of default because he's a street
You
fighter
say
now.
Balrog?
Yeah, Balrog, gun. He
We
gonna
call him Balrog.
yeah, in this
I
situation.
say if 50 cut down a little bit and he get to like if 50 cut down enough to get the fat out of his face, he got that.
Yeah, I see that. I see that too.
Cause
I
right
see
now
that.
he got a fat ass face, bro. Like I know you still got muscle. Where the fuck you get old now, you fat face
He
bastard.
about 50 now. I think 50 about 50. No, no, like no funny
Uh
shit. Yeah, I
well
think
once
he
you
is.
hit 50, you allowed to have a fat face. So don't give a fuck what nobody say.
I'm not doing that. Fuck that. My face gonna be just like this, if not
50
more
years
chiseled.
old with the life he lived, he can have a fat face if he
Nah, he
want.
can.
I ain't gonna.
He can. He can. I'm talking about for me personally. I'm not gonna have one. That's what I'm saying.
Oh nah, nigga, you finna be like Black Hugh Jackman or some shit.
That's the goal. So, or better. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but for real though, hey, I be thinking about that sometime. Like, which role am I gonna get famous for at 40 something? You know what I'm saying? Like my first debut. I really be thinking that. There's a guy like who did that, and I think of him all the time. His name is Viggo Mortensen. He played in a few movies.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking
Samuel
about?
Jackson's pretty old when he got
I mean, but he
one
been
of
in
his
stuff
first
though.
white starring roles too, though.
Yeah, but he been in stuff though. I ain't been in nothing that was worth like, you know what I'm saying? I've been in, like little stuff. I ain't nothing crazy. So
Where
little stuff too, like extremely like atomic, subatomic particle little. You
that's
know what I'm
he
saying?
about to be in a Tubi movie real soon. Watch.
Hey, that's I look forward to it. I'm just making sure they don't give me a weird death. That's all with no weird effects. You know what I'm saying? That's like
You gonna be the
give
light
me something
skinned good
cool.
guy in one of them fake Medea movies.
I know, right? I know. I was. Hey, look, they going. They gonna try me. They gonna. I'm gonna smack somebody. You know, but
That
like,
ass.
no. I box. Don't. Hey, don't get it
Oh
twisted. I
yeah, let's keep
box.
it sports. You gonna be a boxer and the light skinned good guy in the Medea movie.
Yeah, you
And
feel
the
me?
fake Tubi Medea movie. But
Exactly.
nah, all right, bet. Hold up. What other fights that will be not go over yet?
Oh, we didn't go over the other joint too. Serrano, she got a fight coming up in February. My fault, not in February. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. Carissa joints.
Nah, we talking about
Carissa's in
fights that we
February.
were supposed to
No,
go over
I
that
know.
night.
I was just going down the line. That's all I was just about to say. So we talked about Baumgartner. We talked about Serrano. We talked about Shields. We talked about everybody else, right? So now we're talking about the fights. There was a good fight that happened, and then we're gonna talk about a bad fight that happened. The good fight was Anderson Silva
Oh yeah,
versus
versus
Tyron
Tyron
Woodley.
Woodley.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Was
Now
that a good fight, nigga?
I think it
Cause
was
I
good. It was
saw
good
that.
boxing. It was good. And I say good, it was a good fight. I'm talking about like which fight exhibited the art of boxing better, right? And I think in that fight, you seen Addison Silva exhibiting superb boxing skills with a little foot tap and pow, caught his ass. Like
First of
that
all,
was
I ain't
something that
never
was.
seen a nigga get away with tapping his foot and uppercutting a nigga.
Hey, I got a coach who does that. He taught me that, and I've done it, and it works. The way it's the way you do it. It's all about timing. But shout out DC Rise 202. You feel me? The Dog Pound,
Word.
The Cackle Club. Y'all know what it is. So yeah, bro. With that being said,
Mark over there dying.
you okay, my brother?
Mark,
No, I'm all
you
right. I'm all right.
alright? Turn
Okay,
your
okay,
microphone
cool.
on, fuck nigga.
Nah, you ain't got it. You good?
You know they're
Yeah.
dying and shit. We gotta know what's going on. This one of us might gotta get off the line and call an ambulance for your stupid ass. Text me your address so I know where to send them niggas.
Mm. No, I'm all right. No. This is no. Y'all talking about some really good stuff over here. So no,
You
like,
funny as shit. You funny as shit, Ed. You a motherfucker. Nah, but look though, man.
My bad.
No, you good, you good. Nah, but that was it. Real quick, I wanna give some I want some shout outs, man. Some shout outs real quick. Some fights coming up. So I feel
Hold up.
like I feel like
After your shout outs, I want to tell about Woodley Silver too.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that real quick because I definitely want to get into that.
Yeah,
Abdullah
yeah.
Mason. Abdullah Mason. Oh my goodness.
Oh
Let's talk
yeah,
about
that
Abdullah
motherfucker the
Mason.
truth.
This
That
motherfucker
boy the
right
truth.
here, man, fighter of the year. If he, I think he did win that award too. But if he didn't, let's give him his flowers right the fuck now, man. Done the gods of boxing do justice. You are bringing back. You are going to be the future. Okay, you are the future. I'm gonna say it right now in the present. You are the future. So when people look in the past and see this podcast, they know that I was rooting for your ass. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying. I look forward to your ascent, my brother. Okay, alhamdulillah. Um,
Oh yeah.
next on the scale of because he's one of our brothers too, brother. So you know what I mean. Yeah,
I see
gotta give.
multiple championships and multiple divisions for this man in the
Yeah,
future.
definitely, man. He gonna have a little bit of agenda right here. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's all about.
Oh
You know
no,
what I'm
he gonna
saying?
be beating people up.
Yeah. So,
And it's like the way he fight, I feel like the power is gonna translate as he goes up in weight.
mm-hmm.
Because he's still young, so his body's still
Yeah,
developing. And that
yeah,
little
man. So
motherfucker got some pop.
that's what I'm
Like
saying. He
he's
gonna have it.
very
He gonna go through it.
technically sound,
Look,
extremely technically sound, but that kid has got some fucking pop, bro.
I just want them to. He gonna look. They gonna make him. They gonna try to put him through it too. Like I said, what I said earlier. They gonna really try to put him through it, man. And because he got all that talent and he got all the ambition, and he's a real humble dude. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna really try
Yeah,
to like press him. I'm talking about that politics shit. You know what I'm talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try to make him somebody that he ain't, make him more marketable. Have him wearing this and wearing that and saying this and saying that, being around these people, being around those people, just the weird shit they'd be doing in boxing to the young fighters. So I wanted to say that too. Like I pray for him that he, has proper guidance along his journey. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no fucking
yeah, we
weirdos
gonna
around him
burn
trying to like,
this.
you know what I'm saying?
We gonna burn this Dollar Dream incense for him and shit. Dollar Dreams, know what I'm saying?
There you go.
May he
There
get
you
the
go.
dollars as we get the dollars. Cause we
Yes.
believe
Doc,
in Yeshadura and Abdullah. We believe in
yeah.
Shakur Shador, and Abdullah. See, I'm
Amen.
obsessed because we're going to get to
Amen.
Shador Sanders later. You dig
We're
what
gonna
I'm
definitely
saying?
get to
I'm a
him because he's a
huge
future.
Shador Sanders fan, especially
As am
since
I.
he beat them hoe ass Steelers this last
Ooh,
weekend. But we'll
we
get to that later.
let's
We're
let's
not
set,
done
let hey
talking
let
about
that one
boxing
simmer.
yet.
Let that one simmer, my brother. That's gonna be. I can't wait to hear
Yeah,
that. I
yeah, we're
can't
gonna get
wait
to
to hear
that.
that.
We not talking about that. We're not done talking about boxing.
All right,
Anyway, back
bet,
to
bet.
this Woodley thing because you killing
Yeah,
me.
let's get on that.
You gotta
Yeah,
let me answer both questions. See, we both got to answer the question before we move on, player. Don't say.
give me your answer.
All right, bet. Cause I ain't even know if you was done with your answer and shit. 'Cause we got off guard when you started
Yeah, I've
shouting
been
out
done.
your coaches.
I've been done 30 minutes ago. You know how we
All
go.
right,
You know what
bet.
I'm saying?
Nah, cause look, right. You about to laugh at this dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad, everybody. I had to put the incense in the incense holder. I'm not about to hold no fucking incense on camera like no goddamn crystal wearing motherfucking hippie. But anyway,
Wear fur
and
hats
not
and
the shit
shit.
on the crystal wearing hippies. Is maybe some of y'all niggas like sports. Technically hacky sack is a sport, I guess.
Ah, no, it's not.
Some you might see on ESPN
If
8, the
you,
Ocho. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But yeah, nah. Back to this T Wood fight, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you finna laugh because you know I'm the master of cynicism when I see these things. I get upset when I see old niggas fighting for money, especially when I see the fact that you let the older nigga beat your whole ass. You ain't learned a goddamn thing about boxing since the first two embarrassments you had. Well, the first time you fought wasn't really an embarrassment, but it
Nah, he
is
got
because
cheated. He got robbed.
you got robbed, but then you got embarrassed.
Yes,
So it
that
made the
wasn't
first time. So it made the first time look like you really didn't get robbed.
exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And then
Mhm.
you got your ass knocked the fuck out again. Remember what I said about once you get knocked out, it could just deplete your chin.
Become chinny. Yeah.
This nigga Jake Paul laid this shit flat forward. Now look, it's so easy to you just say, yeah, damn it, I think I can knock out Tyron Woodley now, and that's sad. That's sad. And it's like, T Wood, I know you killed me in a wrestling match, big dog. I know it. But I feel like if me and you put boxing gloves on, I'll fuck you up.
Yeah, he
I'm
probably.
saying, and it's sad to say, bro. And I just apologized to a whole professional now earlier about some goddamn sparring. But he younger than you, and you my age. T Wood, I beat your fucking ass. I spar with you, T Wood. And if we put some money on the line, I definitely beat your motherfucking ass because you can't box. Now you can wrestle. You can MMA fight, but you done lost your last 7 of them motherfuckers. So you done lost your last 7 to 8 fights, period, nigga. It's like you like getting paid to get beat up for money. So I feel like for the right amount of money, you'll let me beat your stupid ass anyway. So I definitely fight you, T Wood. And not on a fuck you nigga thing neither. I just think I can knock your ass out because you don't take boxing serious. You don't take striking and keeping people from punching you in the face serious.
He don't take it as serious as he should to stay
He don't
getting.
take not
Yeah.
getting punched in the face as serious as he should, bruh. And I'm fucking irritated by this shit because I'm tired of feeling like this nigga's comfortable getting knocked out for money.
Nah,
All
hey,
right?
all jokes aside, I'm with you on that, champ. Like for real, we gotta take care of ourselves when we get,
Like, you know what I'm
life
saying?
happens
Because
and
we
stuff.
going to
But
start a
yeah,
segment of this show in the coming weeks or whatever called Don't Be a Bitch. Because it's not about me telling niggas they a bitch. It's about me trying to warn them to not do bitch ass things so they don't be a bitch because we love you, right? Tyron Woodley, don't be a bitch. Don't be out here getting knocked out for the money, nigga. Save your money better and invest in a business and just coach and spend time with your family and maintain your dignity. Don't be a bitch.
that's
Don't be out
deep.
here getting knocked out for some kind of clout. You can't get knocked out for clout. That's not the
Yeah,
kind of clout you want.
that's deep, yo.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know
Damn.
motherfuckers might disagree, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck who disagree.
I wouldn't give
Cause
a fuck either.
goddamn
Like I
it,
said, I agree
cause
with you.
goddamn
I
it,
agree with you.
that means you like
Yeah,
watching Tyron Woodley get his ass
exactly,
whipped for money, and that
exactly.
means you don't care about Tyron Woodley.
100%,
Only
100%.
somebody give a fuck about Tyron Woodley. You tell Tyron Woodley stop getting your ass whipped for money. There's better ways to make millions of dollars, nigga.
Or if possible, just get better in your game. You know what I'm saying? Get better in
That
your
too
game.
though.
You know what
That
I'm saying?
too though. Learn how to keep your
Improve,
hands up
improve.
here,
Yeah,
nigga.
Improve,
Grab the
yeah,
telephone. Grab the telephone, nigga. Step
yeah.
back. Come on, nigga.
Before
1, 2.
competing on a big,
Fuck.
yeah,
And
before competing
and
on
if
it,
you know you can't throw a hook right, nigga, just and then maybe stick one close to the body, like in the uppercut or something like that. Keep all your shit in a straight line if you can't do the hook properly. You got to use your fucking strength. But the nigga ain't learned shit about boxing since the bitch got his ass whooped how many years ago? He got knocked out how many years ago? Matter of fact, you got robbed how many years ago? And you think you'd have got better from the robbery to the knockout thing, right? Instead of worse. And he got worse after the knockout. Tyron Woodley looked like he had no business being in that ring with Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva looked like he deserves a rematch with Jake Paul.
he does, he
You
does.
see what I'm coming from?
Yep.
That was the disparity of that fight.
I had to say I agree with everything that you said, bro. I can't see a hole in anything you said. Where I got, well, there's just one thing you missed. Nope, I ain't got a moment like that at all. It's just you obviously we speak differently, but you ain't said nothing that I didn't think. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel me? Like I was gonna be real with you because if it hurt my heart. Like, look, you gotta sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Okay. But when you see certain people that you grew up with, you know what I'm saying, doing like, oh shit, that's so and so. You don't know about so and so? Watch
Yeah, you
this.
go out rooting
Watch
for
this
this
fight.
nigga.
And then 5 seconds later, do. Oh, like I told you. See, I told you everybody crazy. You feel me? So when you grow up seeing when you get accustomed to a person like doing the good like that, you start fucking with them, you start getting attached to them. Like
Then
it's
when
like
this
now you
nigga
seeing your
start
cousin or
getting
your
his ass beat, you know what I'm
man.
saying?
It's
You
like seeing your
like,
big brother getting
man,
hurt.
what the
You know what I
fuck?
mean? It's like seeing one of your older siblings getting hurt, or one of your older cousins, or an uncle, or whatever whatever your age range is. But you know what I'm saying?
That's like watching that uncle that be like so cool get knocked out. And you be like, damn, unc, like
Like, I
you
know you still
alright?
got it, but
And then you think
what's
it's
the
a fluke till that shit happen again. Then it's like, all right, unc, I think you need to stop picking fights. Then it happened again. It's like, all right, unc, for real, like, chill out, bro.
That's why it's important to just do things for all the right reasons and keep God first. I'm not saying that Tyron
No
Woodley ain't doing
bullshit.
that. I ain't saying he not doing that, right? I'm just saying for me personally, that's my prime directive, and that's why I know that there'll be a different element of longevity in this journey
And
that I got.
let all you sports niggas take heed to Angel's words. Mark would attest if he was not so sick to cut off his damn microphone again. Cut your fucking microphone on, Mark. I need to hear if your big ass is breathing.
I am still alive. I am still alive. It's
Awesome.
just
Say
I
something
God is
want you guys to
then,
speak.
big
God is
head
perfect.
fucker. You
Whatever.
always welcome to cut in, Mark. You don't be saying shit over there looking half dead with that afro.
That joint symmetrical though. Nah,
That
hey,
nigga got
look,
the
all you
motherfucking
need is a
black.
lineup. Hey, nah, I ain't even. Hey, Mark, I ain't even
He
being
dead
funny.
ass. All he needs is a
All you
lineup
need is a
because he
lineup,
got the
son.
Black Ranger lineup right now, and that shit is
Hey,
irritating
go
me. I'm
ahead. He
finna
said that
fight you,
Black
Mark,
Ranger
because your
joint.
hairline is fucking with my
It's
soul
forfeit
right now.
time. I mean,
Dead ass,
hey, go
bro.
ahead,
Like I'm
son.
expecting this nigga to teach me a hip hop karate class right now,
Nah,
bro.
go
What the
ahead.
fuck?
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark. He just fucking with
Beat
you,
your
man.
ass, Mark.
We just fucking with you, Slim.
Nah, I'm
Motherfucking
not fucking with you, Mark. I'm dead ass serious.
Well, I
I'm
guess
gonna
I was
beat
just fucking
your
with
ass.
you then.
I'm
I
playing
guess
like
people
shit.
ain't
I'm
like,
playing
man,
like
fuck that.
shit.
Fuck that kumbaya shit, motherfucker. I
Nigga,
was fucking
yeah.
with him.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't fucking with shit, niggas. I'm playing like shit. I'm
Bitch
playing
ass
like shit.
soft ass. Nah.
All right, shit. I guess what's the you want the we talk about the last fight now, the funniest one to me.
Yes. Let's get on that one. Let's get on that last fight because that joint was
All
trash.
right, so like
Shit
yeah,
shouldn't even
cause I don't
constitute
even
as a fucking
remember the
fight.
nigga name that beat up Andrew Tate. That's how sad it is. That's fucked up, Andrew Tate. For all this game, matter of fact, Do you want to start off and say this shit? Cause I don't know how long
All right,
this
so
shit is going to take
I
me,
got you. I
but
got you.
like,
I want to say this though before we get on these sucker motherfuckers, right? Let's give the props to Yo Romero for his last match that he won.
oh yeah, you talking about the wrestling match?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, old nigga wrestling, and he won a bare knuckle
I was
boxing
about
match
to say,
not
I was
too
about to
long
say
ago
the
too.
yeah, the little dirty boxing joint. He been
Yeah,
yo,
shout out Yo
he's
Romero,
48, bro. He is 48, man. You hear what
the
I'm saying?
fucking ageless gladiator and
This
shit.
is my point. Your age is the limitation due to whatever
Oh
your
no,
range of
no, see now
imagination.
you about to get me back on this tape shit. Now I gotta go first.
So
Fuck.
now I just wanted to say that. That's all I wanted to say because
Nah, I'm
I
glad
know
you
what you
said
about to
that.
say.
I'm
'Cause I
glad
know
you
what you
said
about
that.
to say.
Cause there's a motherfucking segue. There's a
I
motherfucking
know, and I want you to say it.
segue.
So go for it.
Cause
And
all right,
Shazam!
Andrew
Ah,
Tate, Andrew Tate, I'm on your big head ass,
get
bruh.
him!
Because your bitch ass out here calling yourself top G, and
Get
I
him!
seen a nigga on Instagram say, "What does that G stand for? Getting your ass beat by TikTokers, you bitch ass nigga.
Get him!
Hold the fuck up.
Get
You
him!
have to be like me to be a man. And there's no boat this, there's no boat that, and this and the third. And you
Hold on
out
now.
here
You guys are punching me in the
talking.
face right now. Hold on. Y'all punching me in the face.
Oh this nigga Angel is going off on the shadow boxer right now. If anybody don't see him on camera, this nigga is having the time of his life because he's having fun listening to me ripping the Andrew Tate bitch ass. I feel
Get
like
his
I
bitch
could be Andrew Tate up
ass!
too. Fuck that shit, nigga. I'm gonna be 40 on my birthday, and you want to use being 40 as an excuse to lose into a twerking ass
You
TikToker
punk
with
bitch!
pink boxing gloves on. That nigga
Bitch!
had on black and pink boxer shorts and shit. Nigga, you got Bret Harted, nigga.
You
You let the
sucker!
motherfucker. You had this fuck nigga looking like the best there ever was, the best there ever been, and the best there ever will be.
You draft
Boxing your
turkey!
stupid ass. What the fuck, Andrew Tate? You was on your knees too in front of niggas, looking like you was suck so dick begging for mercy and shit.
You
This
think
is
you the
fucked
block of
up.
cheese? You
You
ain't eating
made
but a
all the
slice.
niggas, you made all the niggas our age that actually know how to fight look horrible.
You
You have
sucker!
won. You have allegedly. This nigga Angel said you had legitimate kickboxing championships. I say fucking allegedly
Made me
because
look
you
bad,
not
bitch.
supposed to let no motherfucking twerking ass TikToker beat the fuck out you like that. You is not supposed to get caught by one of the most telegraphed and awkward and slow uppercuts I ever seen in my life. And I talked shit about Anderson Silva touching his motherfucking ankle and then uppercutting Tom Woodley. Nigga, that nigga said, uh. This fuck nigga threw an awkward video game uppercut and he hit you with that shit at will. At will. At fucking will. Yo, nah, bruh. Andrew Tate, I've never been so disappointed for a nigga that everyone else hates in my life. I was hoping that you would get off your fuck ass knees, pull it together, and maybe just get disqualified for kicking this nigga in the face at least. Lose like that, nigga. Lose like a man. Get
Bitch!
disqualified for kicking this fuck nigga in the balls.
Bitch!
Don't you get your ass beat by no twerking ass TikToker Andrew Tate. You punk bitch. You done fucked your whole business up. You can't say shit about being no alpha male no more. Oh my God, if you see me, you better leave me alone because I will punch you in the fucking nuts, dog. Matter of fact, I'm not. I'm gonna kick you in your nuts. I'm gonna uppercut you in your chin. I'm gonna knock your ass out worse than this faggot ass nigga did. Ooh, excuse me for saying the F word on this channel like that. But hell no. You let a nigga that twerk for a living beat the fuck out you. Nigga,
You a hoe.
you a whole hoe.
A
You a
hoe.
whole bitch ass nigga and you a fucking traitor to your message, nigga. All that as alpha male, you gotta this and the third shit. Alpha males know how to fight, fuck nigga.
Bitch!
Alpha males know how to fight. Alpha males know how to hunt and fish and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Bitch!
Alpha males don't tell other motherfuckers how to be alpha males and make them pay money, and then all you niggas do is sit around in suits and make an electronic network and shit. You see what I'm saying? Nah, nigga. That requires actual outdoor hands-on training and shit like that. That builds the
Exactly.
kind of character that would not allow you to get on your knees in front of a twerking ass TikToker.
Multiple times. Not
Multiple
allegedly.
times, about as many times as Jake Paul was on his knees begging for mercy not to get beat by this giant nigga from Nigeria. I mean England of
Hey, you fit.
Nigerian origin.
Hey, you see, did you peep that dynamic though? That was present for both fights. You got the stereotypical asshole getting crushed by the supposed opposition of said stereotype. Did you realize that?
Nah. See, this is the weird part, right? That's true in the Andrew Tate fight. Andrew Tate is basically basically like it's like women wanted to see him get fucked up because they think he's misogynistic and shit. Whereas
Yeah.
though it's kind of fucked up because some of the shit he say I can see where he coming from, but it's like I know based off presentation you've alienated yourself from a bunch of the planet. You see what I'm saying? And then when you got caught up for that fuck shit, now it's easier for motherfuckers to demonize you and shit. You should have just not. You got like, it's like, yeah, like you got to be careful what you get going viral for. You see what I'm saying? Because then you got to stand on it. But you can't say all this alpha male. Oh, I used to kickbox. I'm out here with my shirt off. You clowning niggas for being bitch made. You chumping niggas out. But then you get beat up by a nigga that twerks. You get beat up by a nigga whose sexuality people question. And you calling this motherfucker alpha male shit. Like, bro, that was the worst stain on that man he could get. That was like the complete opposition, right?
It was a humiliation ritual,
Now,
brother.
now, 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 with Jake Paul, now that was karma, my nigga.
For Jake Paul, it was, yeah, but
Jake
for the
Paul,
other,
that was karma. They ain't had
oh, for
shit to
sure.
do. That ain't had shit to do with opposition. No, that was karma. That was succumbing. That was coming. That was the jig is up. You've been playing motherfuckers this long and shit for a
Yeah.
lot of money, making these events with these lackluster ass fights and shit. And it's like you've been cheapening the game of boxing, even though you've been bringing more eyes and money to it. You only done it for really yourself and a select few people
Well, then I guess we
that
can
you can
say
take
that.
advantage of to make more money off of. You see what I'm saying?
Well, hold
So you
on.
could keep the charade going. So Anthony Joshua basically was like karma for all the people you've taken advantage of and have knocked out and have probably like taken a piece of them. You see what I'm saying? Nate Robinson has never been the same after that. You know what I'm saying? We praying this nigga get a liver if he didn't already. Nate Robinson could be dying, terminally ill. That's why he probably took that fight trying to be able to pay to live. You took advantage of that man trying to pay to live and knocked the fuck out of him. Did him the fuck dirty. You took advantage of maybe Tyron Woodley not having like, you know what I'm saying, where he at, because this nigga is retiring, his shit is going through, you know what I'm saying? You took advantage of like one of my favorite boxers of all time, Mike Tyson, had this nigga biting his gloves in anxiety because he didn't want to break script, because he didn't want to fuck the money up. That was extremely embarrassing.
Man, oh man.
So he deserved every bit of embarrassment he got from Anthony Joshua because he tried that nigga
Yep.
like a goddamn sample at a goddamn Sam's Club.
Yep. Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Because Anthony Joshua had lost not too long ago. And you still tried to fuck out him because you made him fight in the US, knowing he would get
Mm-hmm.
taxed by the US and England.
Mm-hmm.
So Anthony Joshua really did that shit for whatever money he would get because he really wanted to knock your bitch ass out for free.
As he should have. As he could
So
have.
you really just
And he
funded
would
him.
have.
You really just funded your own downfall.
That's
In a
it.
sense, that's why it's karma.
I mean, I think all applies though, because authenticity is what I believe it's like authenticity versus persona is, authenticity won in both these fights.
When neither one of these niggas is authentic in their persona, as we can see.
Yes.
Yeah.
If they was, they would have put on better performances, win, lose, or draw.
But the oppositions were authentic in who they were, which is, I believe, like that's what's
Well,
important.
Anthony Joshua is an authentic boxer, but I still have no faith in that TikTok nigga. That nigga only got been so much better since the first fight we had saw him in when he was swinging like this. Blind. Nigga was swinging like that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm so
He's authentic
disappointed
in
in
who he
Andrew
is.
Tate.
Like, here's,
The
no, here's the thing.
man, no, you lost to a
He's
man that
authentic
swings
in
with
who
his
he
eyes
is.
closed. You lost to a man that swings with his eyes closed,
There's
and
no
he
excuse for
just
that.
learned how to
He,
open them up this fight.
Yep.
He just learned how to open him up
Yep.
this fight, and he still can't punch right. And you lost, and you a professional kickboxer?
Yeah,
No, nigga. No,
that's
nigga. You fell
despicable.
off. You fell off. You out here partying and fucking off and doing too much drugs and shit to be out here trying to fight niggas and shit. Now, if you want to be a party boy, that's fine. Just go fuck these hoes and enjoy life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But keep your ass out of the goddamn ring and stop embarrassing your bitch ass self. Because now you done took yourself down a peg and you done fucked your money up too.
well,
I don't feel sorry for this fuck nigga because he should have known better. He should have prepared better.
well. No,
That nigga can't
let's
fight.
explore this.
That's
Let's
why, and
explore
like, fuck,
this.
let's put the fact that this nigga be twerking on TikTok and shit, because there's a gay ass motherfucker out there that probably pop that ass and really can fight, right? Really can fight. I'm not looking for this nigga, but it's probably out there, right? All I'm saying is this nigga can't fight.
He can't. He can't. He really
This
can't.
nigga can't fight, and you got your ass whooped. That
That's
means that
sad.
nigga, that leads me to believe that you have lived a life that fucks your skills up so bad. Your skills are so far diminished. You don't want no parts of me. I'll beat the fuck out you.
You know what it made me think too though, on some
Yeah,
real
you
shit. You said
like
his skills diminished. You said it says that his life. It suggests that his life has been lived a certain way to where his skills are diminished,
Well, he
right?
out here funding. Well, you gotta think he out there in Romania in the big ass house, got nothing but OnlyFans bitches living in there. You know what I'm saying? He got bread, so you know he got money to get whatever drug he want. He out here getting drunk, sniffing that shit, fucking these hoes, and just getting told yes by everybody. So he probably ain't even training like that, or unless he in a little high fit and he want to fake like he still got it and shit. This nigga too busy running around doing all these different interviews and shit and then fucking with people and fucking with politicians and shit like that. You don't know how many enemies this fuck nigga made. You don't know if it's a motherfucker out there trying to like get somebody close to him to poison him or some shit like that. It's a whole bunch of shit that could be going on out here fucking with this nigga. But whatever you doing though, you not disciplined right now. You not living your life
Nope.
right.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, if you'd have went through something faster before this that have made you tighten up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas go through sometimes before they get, sometimes niggas go through some shit that make them tighten up right before they get to like where they gotta be. So that way when they up there, can't nothing fuck them up now because they learn, oh nah, I can't move like X, Y, and Z. No, I got like, yeah. See what I'm saying? Motherfucking, I don't think he really like caught that message when he went through that shit. That
Now
little
his
court shit, because he beat that shit in a
yeah.
sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like now since he beat the shit, he ain't tripping on the court of public opinion. You see what I'm saying? And only reason it might hit now is because you got your ass beat by a nigga that can't fight.
There you go. Karma, huh man?
And now everybody harping on that shit, and it's like now you gave niggas ammo and shit, and that's
Man,
why I'm mad. I judge supervillains. Cause if you pick me in a comic book and shit, sometimes I might relate to them a little bit more. So I'm like, fuck nigga, if you got the world against you, all right, well, you know, maybe do your shit. You gotta handle it now. But yeah, nigga, you did not stand on 10. You make everything you say look crazy and egregious now because yeah, you wrong, you smutty. You got smut all on your name. You got your ass beat by a nigga that can't fight that twerks on TikTok.
that he did. That indeed
And you
did.
got beat up by the nigga with a man bun. Whilst he was wearing a man bun. You can't be a bald head nigga claiming alpha male getting beat up by a nigga in a man bun.
It's not supposed to happen, but if it does, let it at least be a person that's skilled with a man bun,
Bruh, like let it be
you know?
goddamn like Jorge what the fuck? Uh Masvidal. Let it be Jorge
Mhm.
Masvidal and his man bun. Like at least I respect that knockout.
Oh, he
Not
got
this
a lot of
nigga.
them. He got a lot of them you can respect too. If you look at his resume, it's a lot of them respectful with knockouts he done, made.
Yeah, there's a lot of man buns out there like that actually are attached to some skill, but not that one that you lost to. So it
Not
makes
at
it worse.
all. Not
And
at
it was a
all.
plaited man bun.
It was.
The nigga had plaits and put the plaits in the man bun. He beat you looking like the brat. Hell no.
That,
You got your ass beat by a light skinned brat
he
with no
did, yeah.
titties.
He said that. Oh man. Yeah, that was a sad. That was a sad display. That was a sad display. So,
Terrible.
Well, hold on,
mhm.
Angel.
Terrible.
Angel,
What's up, brother? What's
I
up,
need
brother?
to know, like, what do you think in your take on why Andrew Tate got knocked out? Like, like if this is a trained fighter, the way that you claim, if he's supposed to know how to defend in any situation, how is it that he got knocked out by, what Aim said was a person that was a TikToker that twerks? How did that happen if he's an authentic fighter?
Well, I'll tell you.
The TikToker that works.
Desire alone doesn't make you a fighter. Okay. Desire makes you want to be a fighter. It's the desire, that's the spirit. All right. Then it's your discipline, that's the mind. And then it's your training, which is the body. If those three are not together, you're fucked. Straight up. Now I'm not saying they can't be low, but they got to be
Yeah.
connected. They got to be connected. They could be low. They could be low level because that's all it takes is time to increase that level. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But if they're not connected, you're fucked. You have
Uh,
no foundation for success whatsoever. I don't give a fuck what you got, how much skin you got in the game, so to speak. I hate that phrase. We're gonna retract that. I don't care how much time you put in, how much work you
it's
did,
just
right?
skin in the game. Uh-huh,
Yeah, I
pause.
don't like. I hate that. I shouldn't even say that, yo. Hey, cut that shit out, or make sure you put this part of me saying "fuck that phrase." All right,
We're
let's do
gonna
that.
say we're
Yeah,
gonna keep all that in
yeah.
the
The time.
pause
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's
Definitely,
funny.
definitely. Yeah, but
Cause I
look.
watched the last episode and you was fucking with me off on the pause thing, and I'm like, all right, if we're playing the pause game, I'm with
Oh
it.
no,
It's
that's not
fun.
a. It's not. It's not a pause worthy state phrase. It's more of a different
Skin in
type
the
of
game,
phrase.
it depends on who you ask.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah. I would assume so. But when I was think when
you
I
ever, the like think about like if you say skin in the game and you say like, and someone thinks of the rapper the game. Pause.
I wasn't thinking that at all. Nah, I was thinking about the phrase.
Nah,
Because yeah.
that's why when you said fuck that phrase, that's what I thought you was thinking. Like it could be
Oh no,
taken any
hell no.
kind
I
of
didn't
way.
even. Nah, I
Then
wasn't
my
even.
mind ran, and I was like, "Oh shit, that is a pause-worthy statement."
That would be if you made it that way. Yeah, but nah, I
Nah, it's
wasn't.
still pause-worthy now, period. Because if you say it, because it could be taken that way. That's the weirdest part of the pause game. That's the funniest shit in the planet.
Oh yeah, I guess. I guess it's subjective. I guess, but yeah, I was
That's
thinking
why I was
about
like,
it.
we don't gotta play that shit. It's just fucking hilarious because you said that shit the other day. Ugh.
Yeah. So basically, he he's not connected. His shit, his trifecta is not connected. It's all separated. His mind, body, and spirit is not in fighting no more. He took a picture one time, and I see this shit a lot. Some dudes, man, when they be on the cover of Men's Health Fitness or whatever the thing is called, Men's Fitness or one of the fitness magazines.
Men's
You
Health
ever
Journal or
notice?
some shit.
What'd you say?
Is it
Men's
the
Health.
Men's Health
Yeah,
Journal
the
or
Men's
whatever the
Health. Yeah,
fuck?
the Men's Health joint. Yeah, the Men's Health. My bad.
I know
So
what you're talking about. Yeah.
every time you see a motherfucker on the cover of that joint, they be flexing their arms. They'll try to make it in a natural. They try to put their arm in a natural position,
Yeah.
and
So
they'll
they be
flex
like,
that joint.
they be like,
Yeah, yeah, have their hands in their pockets, right? But they'll be
or
flexing this
like,
shit. Yeah, and flexing their shit, not
or.
just, you know what I mean? Yeah. So look, that's fake. That's fake. That's fake shit. That's fluff. Okay. To be a fighter, you can't be associated with that type of shit. If I get on camera right now and somebody take a picture of me, I'm not flexing shit. You see me as I am. My identity is not in my appearance, it's in my ability. You see what I'm saying? As a fighter, that is. That's
Word,
how
they just gonna see you in your stance, like,
yeah, some shit like that. But I'm not flexing though. I mean, if you see me like with a short sleeve shirt and my arms are showing, they just gonna be showing, but they ain't gonna be showing flex though. Now, if I look like I'm whatever, you're gonna see vascularity probably, but you won't see muscles all contracted and shit.
so
I
you
don't do that
saying,
fluffy shit. I seen Andrew Tate take pictures like that. That's why I'm bringing
uh,
this shit up. So once I seen that picture, I said, "Oh, he gonna
he was
lose."
on a men's
I already knew.
magazine
I already
talking
knew who
about,
he was. I was like, "Yo, he
he
one
was
of them."
like,
Yeah, he one of them cat. He had his hand. Look, he had his
his
hands
bald
like
head ass
this.
looked like he'll fold his arms and shit and try to look
Definitely. No,
tough
he
with
definitely had a
glasses.
picture like that.
Like,
But the one, look, because what I did was I scrolled on the joint. I seen him like he had his arms like this. So you see the other joint, closest to you, his joint flexed
oh,
all
so
up in
he
this joint.
like,
Yeah, he kind of like doing like this little, like he's we doing one of these numbers, but it's to the angle. You know what I'm saying? Or some
yeah,
shit, or
like,
some shit.
man,
Or
yeah,
he's
yeah,
he's a thinker.
yeah,
He one of
yeah.
them type,
I get it, like, man,
throwing
fuck
up
nigga,
Masonic
you ain't
signs
no
and shit.
model.
Yeah, he throwing up Masonic signs and trying to be cool at the same time. Like, so he on that. Yeah, yeah, that's what that is, bro. If you don't know, but you know what I'm saying?
Weirdo shit.
Exactly, but he's also flexing, literally, and flexing with what he knows and what he's connected and affiliated with too. So when you're a flexor, you're not a fighter anymore. You can't be both. You can't be both. That's why the braggadocious fighters always doubt it because like, no, there's no way you can be good. Then when they whoop ass, they're like, oh shit, he actually did the impossible. There's a reason for that. That's not a natural dynamic to be a flexor and a fighter. You could be ferocious and be a fighter. You can't be a flexor and be a fighter though. A flexor, you're a different type of dude. You know what I'm saying?
Only nigga I think pulled that shit off flawlessly is Money Mayweather.
Oh, of course. Ali did it too. He just didn't have an undefeated record though. That's all. But people think it's different. But if you a flexor is a
He was a
person.
bit of a flexor, but I don't think he was as flashy as Floyd.
Well, you
Maybe
look
in
you
his
up in a
actual boxing style in the ring.
Nah, him as a person, brother, in his time frame. If you and I was born back then, he would have been a crazy, wild motherfucker to us.
Oh
I'm
no,
telling you.
I'm talking about though, like shit, like jewelry wise, even though like he
Oh
might have
nah,
wore
hell nah.
nice
He wasn't. Nah,
watches,
he wasn't. Yeah, he
but
wasn't on the
nah, like
jewelry. Yeah,
Floyd
definitely.
flex.
Yeah, yeah. Professional.
Floyd
Yeah,
flex, and he still flex, nigga. He rich, rich.
yeah. Flex Mayweather. That's his
His
name.
car collection is a flex.
Yeah, Flex Mayweather. That's
Like,
his
and then
name.
I know he don't go crazy on miles on them because he got so many of them. So if he sold any one of his cars to a dealership, that's bread. Like Floyd won't go broke because of the amount of assets he got, and this dickhead still knows how to hold a shitload of cash somehow. Like always keeps cash around. Like the
He's
nigga
money
can't
made.
read but he can count.
Hey, he money made. That's what he called himself, right? Money made.
That's how Money Mayweather to go.
Damn. Yeah. He got that money down pat. Give him that. People say he broke. I don't even know how they be saying that. Broke in relation to who? Because 50, he is really rich. He be saying that 50 is broke. So it's like, I mean, he be saying that Floyd is broke. I'm sorry. And it's like, well, damn, you mean in comparison to you? A lot of people are broke, sir. A lot of people are considered broke.
Floyd ain't broke in comparison to 50. 50 just
Now I
trolling because
know.
he
I
know
don't
that'll
think
get
he
on
he probably
Floyd
just
nerves, I feel like. Cause you
hey
know that's
say that
like
shit.
that's a rich nigga insult, I guess, to call another nigga broke. You see what I'm saying?
Especially if you
Like
had
broke,
a
nigga, who the
rough
fuck is you
upbringing
talking about?
too.
Broke nigga, who the fuck is it? You know what I'm saying? But shit, Floyd, shouts out to Floyd though, because that nigga seem not to give a fuck about shit but his grandbaby, right? That nigga don't give a fuck. He is chilling. He's doing whatever business ventures. He's making his bread off the online coaching thing, coaching or whatever. And he just making sure
Chilling.
grandbaby know how to swing them mitts already
That's what
since
I'm talking about. That's
like
it.
he
At the bare
kicking. He
minimum.
just chilling. He proud of being a granddad. That nigga funny as hell now. Like
Man, he
it's
got his whole
cool.
life set.
It's crazy. It took a grandkid to cool that nigga out.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, like
He chilled out
grandkids and
instantly,
years
didn't
of retirement, like just
he? He
years of
chilled
time,
out
just
instantly.
chill out
He chilled
and be
out
easy
instantly, man.
and
Yeah.
just be somebody dad. Now all of a sudden he a granddad. Now that nigga real cool. He big pimp. He chilling. He big chilling. I fuck with it. I'm happy for that nigga.
Yeah, me too though. Me too. Me too. Me too, man.
Yeah,
I
what
wish
other
the best,
thing?
man.
Was that all the boxing we was talking about?
I think it
Yeah,
was. Let me
that's
see. Let me
everything for
see.
boxing.
Unless
Was
there's
that?
any fights coming up you want to showcase people to look for, Angel.
Yeah, there's some fights coming up in the UFC. I think there's some fights this weekend. I'm just not sure of who's fighting because it's always a group. Um,
Got a point on
let me
that
see.
one.
Let me
Them
see. Let me
motherfuckers
see. Who
always
could I
got
think
something
of at the
going
time?
on.
That's what I'm saying. I can't think of which card this will be. You know, which event is it? Vegas? Is it? You know, shit, if is it a UFC joint? Like, is it a arena joint? I don't be knowing. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah. So I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I should have been doing more research, man. I apologize, but for the most part, though, check
Fuck it,
out
we be
the
all
ones
right.
that I mentioned earlier.
It's
Definitely
all
check
right
out the
though. We
ones, the
still
boxing
trying to say
matches.
some shit for
Yeah,
Alpha anyway.
definitely. We could definitely. I'll do that when we could. We'll definitely get back when Alpha get with us. We can definitely. You know what I'm saying? Do more diligence in that on the UFC side. But I know they got some fights coming up.
All right,
But yeah,
bet.
man,
I
it's just a lot of
think
like